Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 12th of November 2025. Now the prices of Bitcoin on the global cryptocurrency market guys hasn't pumped up a lot, so it looks like the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world is still waiting for some news that will actually drive the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to new heights. And what is really interesting to note guys is if you look at ETF related information, surprisingly guys, since the last 24 hours, there is neither inflows or outflows in the world of Ethereum ETF. And initially guys, when I looked at this information via Grok, I thought it might have been some errors, but I did actually check it from other sources, and it is extremely rare that since the last 24 hours, there is neither inflows or outflows in the world of Ethereum, so we'll definitely go and touch base on this news, because according to me, guys, ETF related information does give us an indication as to which direction the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are heading towards, isn't it? And unfortunately, guys, since the last 24 hours, the numbers are not looking that promising, but when we look at the global cryptocurrency snapshot, guys, we'll definitely go and run through some numbers regarding Bitcoin ETF. Now look, guys, in the month of October and the first week of November, the Democrats decided to go and shut down the US government, isn't it? But it looks like, guys, what happened on Sunday night, 8 Democrats did actually cave into Republican pressure, and because of that, guys, the US government has decided to reopen. Now there are some procedures that still need to take place, and most likely, guys, there's a possibility by Wednesday the government will reopen. So could it be possible after Wednesday there'll be an uptick in the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Let's see, guys, I'm definitely anticipating that thing to happen. So what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go ahead and discuss what kind of an immediate impact we'll see in the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now after that, guys, I want to touch base on some really interesting drama in the world of Bitcoin. And remember, guys, roughly around a month ago, I talked about the US authorities as well as UK authorities. They successfully seized more than $12 billion worth of Bitcoin, isn't it? Now here's the thing, guys, there is a really interesting drama to this. And looks like Beijing in China, guys, they are accusing United States of America for this hack. Now this drama, guys, dates back to 2020. So what I'll do, guys, I'll go ahead and discuss what this drama is all about. Cause in December 2020, guys, Lubain, which is a mining pool, they did actually suffer one of the largest cryptocurrency thefts, where more than 127,000 worth of Bitcoin was stolen. And here's the thing, guys, based on information from China, on the 14th of October 2025, the US Department of Justice announced that they have charged NZ, and they revealed the seizure of 127,000 Bitcoin, isn't it? But here's the thing, guys, the exact same amount of the wallet is also tied to Lubain hack, so we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this drama is all about. And here's the thing, guys, based on on-chain data from Arkham as well as Elliptic, guys, China is actually claiming that the seized US government wallets is directly matching the addresses from the 2020 Lubain breach. So what I'll do, guys, in today's episode, I'll go ahead and share more information regarding this. Now I'm pretty much sure there's no way the funds are going back to these wallets, isn't it? Let's see, guys, how this drama unfolds. Now the next news, guys, I'm going to be talking about is a partnership, and this partnership, guys, is connected to one of the biggest rivals of YouTube, that is Rumble, and also the leading issuers of stablecoin, that is Tether. And looks like, guys, they are merging together to work in a partnership, so we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. Cause this particular deal, guys, will add around 22,000 Nvidia GPUs and also global data centers, so we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. And look, since the last year or so, Tether is aggressively making moves in different industries, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now the next news, guys, is more of an update from the Bank of England. And the news, guys, is they have launched a consultation to regulate the stablecoin. And this stablecoin, guys, will be backed by sterling. And there is a very high possibility, guys, final rules regarding this will actually be out by 2026. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss why this news is so important. Because they also have a framework, guys. And the framework, guys, is aiming to support innovation, protect consumers, as well as integrate stablecoins smoothly into UK's financial system. Now look, guys, so far as the Bank of England is concerned, the Chancellor was a massive detractor of Bitcoin. But when it comes to stablecoins, guys, the Bank of England has definitely taken a positive stance. And they have spent a lot of money on research and development as well. So let's see, guys, what this news is all about. Now the final news for today, guys, is connected to Coinbase, and Coinbase, guys, has decided to launch a regulated token sale platform. And here's the thing, guys, the sale of the blockchain project, that is Monarch, will actually be running from the 17th to the 22nd of this month. And this news is more connected to token launch, so we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. So look, guys, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news, guys, is connected to United Arab Emirates, and Lean Soul Global Partners, guys. They are partnering with G3 Partners, and this move, guys, is to go ahead and expand the operations in the United Arab Emirates. And here's the thing, guys, they are targeting individuals, high net worthy individuals, as well as virtual asset service providers. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. Now the next news, guys, is all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the news, guys, essentially is that Red Cloud, they have decided to use Nvidia Tech platform as they are targeting a $2 billion Saudi trade opportunity. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. And it's needless to say, guys, this news does actually support Saudi Vision's 2030 push for tech-driven economic diversification, isn't it? Really interesting development. So look, guys, you have quite a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor, that is Amana, and they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look, guys, whether you're looking into invest in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what, guys? They have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now for the Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, if you want to go and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing, guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits, and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is, guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, because they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community, guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part, guys. Once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look, guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look, guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app, that's Amana for you. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the app now, or you can also visit the website that is amana.app, and don't forget to use the code Blockchain DXB. And Amana, guys, is all markets one app. Next, guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space, and that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year, as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me, guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Because for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning, guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right, guys. Palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrency is all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas, and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, guys, is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look, guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue, guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen, guys, the code is DXB25, and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount. And the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below, guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025, as well as ETH Women. And look guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life. So don't just read about it. Be there and head to the website that is futuristconference.com and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, Advanced Media. Advanced Media guys is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE. So definitely check it out. And also guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website that is www.amt.tv and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the government govt games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now guys, since you've taken care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now look guys, what happened on Sunday is that Democrats, they did decide to go ahead and bend the knee to President Donald Trump, and the Democratic shutdown is now over. But here's the thing guys, because of the procedural delays, The government will start operating, I believe, from Wednesday onwards, and looks like because of the procedural delays, the process of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies isn't reflecting, isn't it? And right now, guys, what is crazy to notice, even if we look at the fear and greed index in market sentiment, right now it is still at fear. But here's the thing, guys, just few days ago, the number associated was down to 20, but today it has picked up to 31. And I'm definitely anticipating, guys, by Wednesday, the market sentiment should definitely move from fear to neutral, isn't it? Because the government is definitely reopening. And what I'll do, guys, later on, I'll go ahead and discuss what kind of an impact we'll have on the stock market, and could it be possible that the crypto rallies. And I will also very briefly touch base on gold and bond yields, and more importantly, guys, I'll go ahead and discuss how long will this reopen last. Because look, guys, there is a very high possibility in January as well. We might be anticipating a government shutdown, but the chances for that thing to happen is relatively less. But nonetheless, guys, I'll definitely go ahead and share more information regarding this. But here's the thing, guys, if you look at ETF related information, this might be for the very first time if you look at ETF related information, based on information via GROK, that takes information by far-side investors along with crypto ranks. It is showing that there is neither inflows and outflows. And I also cross-checked this information by deflama.com. And surprisingly, guys, since the last 24 hours, there is neither inflows and outflows in the world of Ethereum ETFs. But if you look at Bitcoin ETFs, guys, since the last trading day, they're showing inflows of $1.2 million. Now, I'm really curious to check, guys, how this number will be reacting after Wednesday. Because I'm hoping, guys, when the government reopens, the investor confidence will pick up pace, isn't it? Let's see, guys, what the number will be reflecting on Thursday and Friday. Now, that thing being said, guys, if you look at the global cryptocurrency market, since the last 24 hours, it is marginally up by 2.50%. But the global cryptocurrency market is well below the $4 trillion mark. It is only at $3.57 trillion. And here's the thing, guys, if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume since the last 24 hours, today it is at a staggering $187 billion. Now, here's the thing, guys, the volume of stablecoins hasn't picked up pace. But truth be told, guys, the numbers aren't that bad. And could it be possible after Wednesday when the US government reopens, the volume of stablecoin increases? And if that thing happens, guys, I do anticipate the total cryptocurrency market volume to definitely cross the $200 billion mark. And that will definitely be a positive sign, only if the volume of stablecoin also increases. Now, if you look at the volume of decentralized exchanges, guys, the 24-hour volume is $15.17 billion. And here's the thing, guys, the total value locked is on a downtrend. And today it is down to $134.82 billion. And the total fees connected for the volume of $15.17 billion, that is the decentralized exchange volume, is accounting to $78.03 million. And one of the metrics that I personally keep an eye on is the decentralized exchange dominance. Since the last 24 hours, it is showing as 43.41%. And here's the thing, guys, if you look at digital asset treasury inflows, today once again it is at $1.20 billion. And look, as in the first week of October, this number was around the $6 billion mark. But looks like the narrative regarding treasury inflows is dying down, isn't it? Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges, with PancakeSwap leading the pack with $4.06 billion. Now regarding Uniswap, guys, there's a really interesting update, but the 24-hour volume hasn't reflected. It is only at $2.69 billion. Now Uniswap's Uni token, guys, is definitely going off the chart, and this is because of a new plan called as Unification. And what the essential plan by Uniswap is to go ahead and burn 100 million tokens and make more Uni available. And here's the thing, guys, the plan also adds fee discounts, and along with that also offers new tools to help the platform grow. So look, guys, with this new plan of Uniswap, that is Unification, Uniswap essentially is becoming a deflationary, revenue-generated protocol. Now this particular move by Uniswap is something similar to a share buybacks, and with about $2.8 billion in yearly fee, guys, this amount equals to roughly around $38 million in Uni buybacks every month. So look, guys, I do feel that this particular move by Uniswap called as Unification is a major shift from the old pure DAO model towards a sustainability and profit model. And because of that, guys, the token of Uniswap, that is Uni, is actually up by 47% since the last 24 hours. Really crazy idea, isn't it? Now going back to the volume of decentralized exchanges, guys, Umidify is at number 3rd with $1.41 billion. Meteor is at number 3rd, but its volume is below the $1 billion mark. It is at $993.5 million. And Core Finance, guys, is at number 3rd, and its volume is well below the $1 billion mark. It is only at $586.97 million. Now, if you look at the volume of stable coins, Tether USDT, guys, is at $140.21 billion. Now I'm definitely anticipating guys this number should be around the $200 billion mark when the US government reopens. So let's see guys what the number is on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Now Circle USDC's 24-hour volume is $16.29 billion. And FDUSD guys is at number 3rd so far as the 24-hour volume of stablecoins is concerned. But its volume is below the $5 billion mark at $4.90 billion. Now let's quickly run to the dominance. 24-hour trading volume and market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And Ethereum's dominance guys is down to 11.70%, whereas Bitcoin's dominance is pretty much the same since the last few days. Today it is at 57.60%. But here's the thing guys, if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin, it has actually pumped up to $71.42 billion, whereas Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is $38.47 billion. Now the market cap guys of Bitcoin has marginally fallen down, and right now it is at $2.05 trillion. And the same thing guys has happened to Ethereum as well. Its market cap is down to $417 billion. Now today guys, I'm going to be talking about China blaming the United States of America or potentially hacking more than 127,000 Bitcoin. So what I was thinking guys is, every day I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And today, because I'm going to be discussing some news in the world of cryptocurrency that is drama between China and US, I thought let me go ahead and look at the top made in China coins by market cap. And here's the thing guys, 2 of the top coins connected to China is actually associated to President Donald Trump. The first one guys is Binance BNB coin with a market cap of $132.90 billion. And just little over a week ago guys, President Donald Trump did actually pardon CZ, who was the co-founder and former CEO of Binance, isn't it? And the second one guys is Tron, and Justin Sun from Tron is heavily associated with World Liberty Finance Token as well, isn't it? And so far as the market cap of Tron is concerned, it is at $28.39 billion. Mantle guys is at number 3rd with $4.11 billion. BitGet token is at number 4th with $2.87 billion. And finally guys, at number 5th is OKB with a market cap of $2.61 billion. Now guys, let's go and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And here's the thing guys, the prices of Bitcoin did actually go up to $105,000, but it has marginally fallen down to $102,965. And since the last 24 hours it is down by 2.69%, but since the last 7 days it is showing that it is up by 1.55%. The same thing guys is regarding Ethereum. Since the last 7 days it is showing that it is up by 2.08%. But here's the thing guys, since the last 24 hours it is actually down by 2.60%. And the price is showing as $3,460. Ripple guys is well below the $2.50 mark. The price of Ripple XRP is at $2.42. And since the last 24 hours it is down by 5.27%. But since the last 7 days guys, it is actually up by 8.16%. Now we know guys, in October the Democrats decided to go and shut down the US government, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, 8 Senate Democrats finally caved into Republican pressure, casting the decisive vote to pass a continuing resolution that reopens the federal government. And here's the thing guys, the Democrats definitely made a record by shutting down the US government by 40 days. And this was only because of political reasons, isn't it? And what is really important to note regarding the reopening is, the New Deal scraps key Democratic demands like extended ACE subsidies for funding through January 2026, thereby averting deeper chaos. But at the same time guys, they are sparking fury from the party's left flank, and a lot of the so-called left-leaning politicians guys, they are definitely not happy with these 8 Democrats. But here's the thing guys, according to me they have definitely done the right thing. Now what I want to do guys is, I want to go ahead and discuss what is the potential impact because of this news, because I very strongly feel guys, because of them reopening the government, the stock market will definitely surge, isn't it? And immediately, but as a matter of fact guys, because of this news, the S&P futures did actually rise by 0.7%, and this was actually led by tech stocks, that is Nvidia, AMD as well as Broadcom. And the FTSE 100 guys also hit a record high, and Nikkei and global indices also climbed. And here's the thing guys, analysts both from the cryptocurrency world as well as finance world are actually calling it as a relief rally, but they're warning of a volatility because of the official delays. Now regarding cryptocurrency guys, there was a bit of bump in the price of Bitcoin as I mentioned earlier, because the prices of Bitcoin did actually cross the $105,000 mark, and right now there's liquidity hopes as well as in it. Now one of the demands by the Democrats was to go ahead and back pay 800,000 federal employees. Along with that also furloughed workers will be resumed, and along with that guys, the Democrats also demanded to go ahead and resume SNAP funding. Now this move guys could actually inject $10 billion as well as weekly liquidity, and that does fuel some optimism, isn't it? And right now guys, there's also some circulation of new stimulus check That does actually make it bullish for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world, isn't it? Because here's the thing, as President Donald Trump, he wants to go ahead and give people roughly around $2,000 worth of checks, and this is more because of the incomes that they've received from tariffs, and the remainder of the funds, guys, he's actually suggesting that it could actually be used to go ahead and reduce the debt. So look, as President Donald Trump, I do believe is definitely taking the right move, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, looks like now the market is moving from the shutdown losses to potential recovery, isn't it? Because here's the thing, guys, during the 40-day shutdown, the S&P market did actually go down by 5%, and we know the cryptocurrency market did actually go down by well over 10%, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, regarding gold and bonds, gold initially rose by 1.5% to 4,000 per ounce, reflecting a lingering fiscal worry. And so far as treasury yields are concerned, guys, it edged up to 10-year at 4.2% as investors shifted back to risky assets. Now the big question, guys, is how long will the US government reopen? And here's the thing, guys, the bill that has been passed only funds the government till the 30th of January 2026. And there is an ACA vote which is actually due in mid-December. So because of that, guys, I do feel the prices are still not pumping up, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, because of this news, I do feel over a short term we'll definitely see a pump in the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But there is a very high possibility, guys, over mid-term, because of uncertainty and because things are not clear, there is a very high possibility the prices may fluctuate, isn't it? Let's see, guys, what the final 2 months has in store for us. And here's the thing, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go out and do your own research. And here's the thing, guys, if you're listening to any traders, you always need to remember all price predictions are 100% right, 50% of the time. And look, guys, it is so important to not rush, go ahead and verify information yourself. Now, guys, let's go ahead and talk about some drama between China and US. Now, let me go ahead and explain the entire drama, guys. Because in December 2020, Lubain mining pool did actually suffer one of the largest cryptocurrency thefts when 127,272 Bitcoin, which I believe was roughly around $3.5 billion at that time. And the worth of that right now is $15 billion was stolen. Now, the funds, guys, reportedly belong to Shenji, who's the chairman of Cambodia's Prince Group. And here's the thing, guys, based on information that is published by China, his team actually sent more than 1,500 blockchain messages between 2021 and 2022, offering ransom and pleading for the return of the coins. But here's the thing, guys, the wallet stayed completely inactive for 4 years, and all of a sudden, guys, on 14th of October 2025, the US Department of Justice announced charges against Shenzi and revealed the seize of 127,000 Bitcoin, which is the exact same amount and wallet cluster tied to Louis Bank hack. And here's the thing, guys, on-chain data from Arkham as well as Elliptic does actually show that the seized US government wallets directly matches the addresses from the 2020 Libyan hack. And this, guys, is sparking speculation that the hack itself may have been a coordinated operation or an early Caesar disguised as a cyber attack. And regarding the incident, guys, based on information by China, it states it did actually originate from a critical vulnerability in Lubain's private key generator. And essentially, guys, there was a flawed 32-bit pseudo-random number generator, which is MT1993732, that drastically weakened entropy. And this, guys, essentially allowed attackers to brute force more than 5,000 wallets in roughly 2 years, thereby giving them an advantage to go ahead and exploit a weakness similar to Malsat and trust wallet entropy bugs. And here's the thing, guys, regarding the hack, it wiped out over 90% of Libyan assets, thereby effectively ending its operation in China and Iran. And here's the thing, guys, it also highlighted deep structural risk across the cryptocurrency ecosystem, which is caused by weak randomness, lack of multi-sig security, and insufficient key management, isn't it? And experts, guys, are recommending adopting cryptographically secure RNGs, multi-signature wallets and cold storage, and also real-time transaction monitoring, and also independent code audits to prevent such catastrophic breach in the future, isn't it? Now here's the thing, guys, there is no reply from the Department of Justice yet. And truth be told, guys, they don't even need to reply to it, isn't it? Why take the initiative to go ahead and create unnecessary drama? But look, guys, because of this news, privacy cons is definitely picking up a lot of pace, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, because of the seize of more than 127,000 Bitcoin by the US Department of Justice, it has kind of created a bit of panic among cryptocurrency enthusiasts, and they have immediately switched to privacy cons, isn't it? And because of that, guys, if you look at the price of Decred, Monero as well as Zcash, they're definitely heading towards the moon since the last few weeks, isn't it? Really interesting drama, I guess. So really interesting drama that is being unfolded regarding the 127,000 Bitcoin that was actually seized by the US Department of Justice. Now let's go and talk about some interesting move by Rumble as well as Tether, guys. Cause Rumble has announced a major move to grow its AI and cloud computing capabilities. And here's the thing, guys, they're doing this in a partnership with Tether. And they together, guys, are planning an acquisition of Nov Data AG. And the deal, guys, will add around 22,000 NVIDIA GPUs and also global data centers, thereby expanding Rumble's computing to nearly 100 megawatts. And Tether's committing to $150 million for GPU services and another $100 million for a 2-year advertising campaign promoting Rumble Wallet. And they will also be integrating it with USDT, XUT as well as Bitcoin. Really interesting move, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, the collaboration strengthens Rumble as well as Tether's efforts in decentralized AI infrastructure and also create a monetization. And I do feel, guys, it also gives Rumble a stronger presence in Europe's AI and cloud markets. Really brilliant news for them. Now let's go and talk about some interesting move by the Bank of England, guys, because they did launch a consultation paper, and this is for its proposed regulatory framework for sterling-denominated systemic stablecoin. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, there is a very high possibility the final rules will actually be out by next year, that is 2026. Now let me do one thing, guys, let me very briefly run through this. And the whole idea, guys, is they want to ensure that stablecoins can be used as payments and they are as trustworthy as existing money. And with this move, guys, they want to support innovation while at the same time maintaining financial stability and consumer protection. And here's the thing, guys, systemic stablecoin issuers, that is those widely used for retail or corporate payments, will be jointly regulated by Bank of England as well as the Financial Conduct Authority. And the backing assets, guys, must be at least 40% in non-interest bearing deposits, and this will be at the Bank of England. And here's the thing, guys, up to 60% in short-term UK government debt, and the issuers, guys, must hold capital and reserves to manage operational, market as well as insolvency risk. And here's the thing, guys, the framework promotes interoperability, and this is with traditional bank money and tokenized deposits. Now here's the thing, guys, the consultation feedback will actually shape the final rule book and the course of practice, which most likely will be out by 2026. Really interesting move by the Bank of England, isn't it? And as I mentioned earlier, guys, the former Chancellor of the Bank of England, he was a massive detractor of Bitcoin, but he was a massive advocate of stablecoin, and now looks like the Bank of England is aggressively making moves in the world of stablecoin. Now let me very briefly touch base on the final news for today, guys, and this is connected to Coinbase. And the news, guys, is that Coinbase has launched a regulated token sale platform, and essentially they are reopening access for US retail investors to participate in crypto launches. And this, guys, is for the very first time since 2018. And the first sale of the token for the blockchain project called as Monad, guys, will actually kick off on the 17th of this month, and it will last till the 22nd of this month. And each token sale, guys, will actually last for 1 week. And here's the thing, guys, Coinbase will be using an allocation system that prioritizes smaller buyers, but at the same time penalizes quick sellers to ensure fair distribution. And here's the thing, guys, investors must use verified Coinbase accounts, and they also have to pay it in the stablecoin, that is USDC. And regarding the project team, guys, they do actually face a 6-month lockup for the tokens as well. So look, guys, this particular move by Coinbase does actually mark Coinbase's return to hosting compliant public crypto sale after years of regulatory pauses in it. And look, guys, whether we like it or not, it is only because of the Trump administration this thing is possible, isn't it? And because of the US government reopening, guys, there's already some rules and regulations already in works regarding cryptocurrencies. So these were some macro level news, guys, on the Bitcoin blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's go ahead and look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news, guys, is regarding Lansol Global, and they are partnering with G3 partners to expand in the United Arab Emirates. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this, because this particular strategic collaboration, guys, focuses on bespoke digital asset management services, and the target audience, guys, as I mentioned earlier, includes high net worthy individuals, family offices as well as virtual asset service providers. Now the partnership, guys, aims to bring global wealth management expertise to the United Arab Emirates, and so far as Lansol is concerned, guys, they will be integrating traditional finance principles with digital assets, and their focus will be on personalized advisory and portfolio management solutions. And look, at this partnership reinforces the UAE status as a financial innovation hub, and so far as GAP3 partners is concerned, guys, they contribute by strong regulatory knowledge and local market insights. And Lansol, guys, emphasizes long-term digital asset adoption and sophisticated strategies. And this initiative, guys, enters the next phase of digital asset adoption focused on wealth management, isn't it? And Lansol aims to build trusted partnership for long-term investors. And here's the thing, guys, the collaboration combines compliance, technology and capital efficiency. and they are committed to offering regulated as well as institutional grade investment solutions, and it is designed for clients seeking advanced portfolio diversification in digital assets. And look, as this particular move does reflect Lanso's mission to bridge the digital and digital finance world, isn't it? And if you talk about UAE, guys, it does strengthen UAE's role as a global leader in digital wealth innovation. But look, as I cannot stress this enough, their services will only be available for qualified investors only. So really interesting news. Now guys, let's go and talk about some news in the world of artificial intelligence. And Red Cloud, guys, they are deciding to use Nvidia tech, and looks like they want to capitalize on the $2 billion Saudi trade opportunity. So let me go ahead and give out my information regarding this, because the new Red AI recommendation feature, guys, will be using Nvidia's govt optimization engine. And Red Cloud Holdings, guys, they are focused on the $62 billion Saudi FMG sector with an $8 billion inventory gap. And based on the news, guys, there are inventory efficiencies that do actually stem from poor supply-demand data and logistic optimization. And regarding the optimization engine by Nvidia, that is COPT, it will enable advanced GPU accelerated calculations in seconds rather than hours. And Red Cloud's AI, guys, will automate and improve inventory decision making as well. And based on the news, it is expected to recover up to 35% of the inventory gap, adding nearly $2.8 billion in trade value. And look, how Saudi Arabia was chosen as the first market for the new intelligent, that is Red AI feature. And Red Cloud Arabia is also planning to invest in local AI engineering talent to go and serve the regional needs. And they've already piloted with major Saudi manufacturers and distributors already in advanced stages. Now this partnership, guys, does support Saudi Vision's 2030 push for tech-driven economic diversification, isn't it? And Majid Al-Qasim says that Saudi's energy legacy will also now fuel the world's AI factories. And the CEO Justin Floyd, guys, likens Red AI's vision to Bloomberg for trade and Google for data. And the intelligence OEQ feature, guys, is also planned for global rollout after Saudi pilot success. And Red Cloud, part of NVIDIA Connect program, is also going to co-develop AI-powered tools. And regarding the expansion, guys, it is expected across Argentina, Brazil, Nigeria, as well as South Africa. Now the company, guys, is claiming that they have doubled the customer numbers in H1 of 2025 and also strengthened payment partnership. So look, as Red Cloud is continuing to bridge the FMCG trade, AI insights and global supply chain innovation with this move, isn't it? Definitely brilliant move. So these were the news, guys, on the Bitcoin blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes, it's going to be an Ask Me Anything series where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's kick start with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. I have a question by Sasha who asks, could Tether's AI and GPU investment make it the next big player in decentralized computing beyond stablecoins? This, to be honest, is such an important question, Sasha. And I do think that Tether's move into AI and GPU infrastructure is definitely much bigger than most people realize. Cause look, for years Tether, I very strongly feel, is only known for USDT, isn't it? And they're known for a payment tool and liquidity source of cryptocurrency market. But what I've been noticing since the last year or so, they've been aggressively diversifying into different areas. And what I'm noticing, Sasha, is that instead of just being a financial company, they're actually building the foundation of what could potentially become a so-called distributed computing network. And here's the thing, Sasha, the partnership with Rumble and the acquisition of Northern Data AG, where they're planning to add, I believe, 22,000 NVIDIA GPUs and nearly 100 megawatts of computing capacity across multiple data centers. And nearly 100 megawatts of computing capacity across multiple data centers, I do think is absolutely massive and huge. And now we are talking about one of the largest GPU pools in the world, outside of big cloud players like AWS, Google or even Microsoft. So look, Sasha, I do feel that Tether is using this power not just for your research, but also for AI hosting, blockchain infrastructure and digital content platforms like Rumble. And they are positioning themselves as a hardware layer for the next wave of decentralized AI. Something which a lot of cryptocurrency projects talk about, but don't necessarily have the resources to do it, isn't it? And what I also think, Sasha, is that it does actually fit the business model as well, because they already earn billions from reserves as an aid. So I do feel they can easily fund big infrastructure projects without needing venture capital or token sales, and that does give them a lot of flexibility and long-term stability as an aid, and they can afford to build quietly without competing for funding. And here's what I feel, Sasha, is that if, let's say, they manage to connect all of this using stablecoin for payments, and let's say GPUs for artificial intelligence, and Rumble Wallet for creators, Tether could easily become one of the biggest players in decentralized computing, isn't it? But here's the thing, we know it won't happen overnight. It will take a lot of evolution. But here's the thing to remember, they already provide the money layer for cryptocurrencies, and now looks like they're moving into the computer layer. So in my opinion, yes, I very strongly feel that Tether could actually become a CS player beyond stablecoins. And it is needless to say, Sasha, they already have the capital, they have the infrastructure, and now they have the partnership to make it real as well. So really interesting question. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays, we have Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about geopolitical news, because since President Donald Trump taking over office, guys, politics is definitely making a positive impact on the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? We talk about different partnerships. We talk about the merge of artificial intelligence with cryptocurrencies. And then, guys, we look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, metaverse. And lately, we're also covering news in the world of artificial intelligence from the Middle East region, isn't it? And we also talk about regulatory updates, news and notification from the United Arab Emirates. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.